I was on the, then I hurt my left knee. So that so I broke off my leash. I just can't help. I was running from my problems, found. I put wheels on my butt, too much swag and you can't touch. Get up. I don't work and get into it. How you hating and abuse? Hit me, I'm a header. I'm just trying to in a Ford Fusion while it's moving. Where's my brain? I didn't lose it, I didn't lost it, I didn't crash the coupe and off it. I just seen a pink dog while it's swimming. I just grabbed my toothbrush and them brushes caught the tub. My sneakers cost too much and my phone too hard to touch. I just love my left arm and my right hand arm. Nigga, where you going? Cuz that's the wrong way to the club. Up, down, left, right. How I get in this club? I put wheels on my butt, too much swag and you can't touch. And I hate up that fuss. Now work, go, work, go, work, go, work, work, go, work, go, work, now work, 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 go, work, 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 work,
The activity in front of the Brooklyn Museum, not too far from our setting today here at the Barclays Center. Hi, everyone. Greetings from 2K Sports. Get ready for some NBA action. This is Kevin Harlan along with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And of course, David Aldridge is joining us tonight from the sideline. So let's take a look at the starters for Albuquerque. Zion Williamson is out there with Tatum. And there's Davis. Then there's Kobe. And it's Thomas in at the point guard. And for Brooklyn, Durant plays the 4 with Allen at center. Then there's Irving. Then there's Caris LeVert. And it's Dinwiddie in at the shooting guard position. Now here's Durant, and slam dunk by Allen.
Well, you've got great confidence as a coaching staff when the ball's in Durant's hands, and you can see why. He knows how to make good decisions out there, just like that. Well, I like this young man, Jarrett Allen. He's still working to find consistency in his offensive game. He's a really good leaper and finishes at the rim, protects the rim. But his strength right now, which will always be his strength, I think, is his defense. He's outstanding at that end of the floor.
Now here's LeVert. Following the miss by Anthony Davis, LeVert finds Dinwiddie. And he makes good on the layup.
And Clark, with Allen, he's still young, and the comfort on offense has yet to really find him.
Yeah, you know what? I think he's really scratching the surface there, Greg. I mean, this kid he only played 1 year in college. He's shown you that he can defend at a high level. And he looks like he's a worker, so I think his offensive game will ultimately catch up with his defense.
Here now is Dinwiddie, following the three-pointer by Kobe Bryant. Irving against Thomas. Irving passes to Allen.
And Jarrett Allen, the big man out of Texas, a big part of his impact is how well he moves as a center. Very long and covers a ton of ground on both ends.
At the line for 2. And the second free throw, good.
Boy, you know, you look at the raw athleticism of Allen, very enticing. I mean, he's a quick-footed, shot-blocking big guy. He's got a great future in this league, in my opinion.
And here's Kobe from the arc. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2. And with Allen, the amount of floor he can cover with a few steps is staggering.
And Kevin, it lets him take away chances and opportunities on D. On the other end, one step to the hoop and he's completely relocated as a target. One of the best moving bigs in our league.
It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Dinwiddie with it, picked up by Bryant. And it's LeVert missing. And it's Davis with the ball for Albuquerque. And finished off by Bryant.
And Bryant just plays without fear. In fact, he's constantly looking to score through the contact.
Albuquerque shooting their first free throw of the contest. The free throw drops for Kobe. Here's Irving. The pass to Durant. Over Williamson. And it's off the back rim, no good. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Bryant finds Davis. From outside, off the mark.
You know, defensively, you just can't afford to give him that much room. They're fortunate that he missed that.
That was a strong dunk.
How about the hops for a guy that long? Allen enjoying throwing it down like that. Bam!
Outside, Kobe from deep three-point range. That's in there. Thomas with the assist. Thomas got 3 assists in the game. And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn. A big group substitution here for Brooklyn. Jordan, he's checked in for Allen. Chandler comes in for Kevin Durant. Prince is checked in for Karis LeVert. And Joe Harris is subbed in for Dinwiddie. A big group substitution here for Albuquerque. Ayton, he's checked in for Davis. Ben Simmons comes in for Williamson. Mitchell, he's checked in for Tatum. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Thomas. Mitchell. Chandler with the rebound.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
And stolen by Ayton. Here's McConnell. Mitchell kicks to McConnell. On the wing, Bryant. Guarded by Harris. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Just 4 to shoot. Here's McConnell. No good with the triple.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now Simmons following the three-point attempt by Kyrie Irving.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get it his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Prince kicks to Irving. Here's Jordan. The offensive rebound. They can go 2 for 1.
It's about being smart right now.
And it's Ayton missing. Brooklyn trails by 5. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
McConnell with it. He's picked up by Jordan. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. And the basket by Kobe.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
There's 18 seconds left to play here in the first. Outside Irving. He dishes it to Prince. Here's Jordan. And the rejection by Ayton.
And using that wide reach to reject shots. Ayton can't afford to throw up weak stuff around the big fella.
And so it's Albuquerque. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Albuquerque.
Well, I'll tell you what, they must have had a good shoot-around because they've been fantastic from long range so far, fellas.
And the other thing, though, is their execution in terms of their ball movement has been flawless. Sets up a lot of easy scoring opportunities.
On the perimeter, Harris and Prince. DeAndre Jordan is out there with Wilson Chandler, and it's Irving in at the point guard position. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn.
And without a doubt, Taurean Prince comes in looking for his shot. At times, however, he can have tunnel vision.
You know, Greg, it's funny you say that because I like to think of it more as selective seeing. And he wants to see the basket more than he sees his teammates, but that's not all bad for a guy like Prince. I mean, you know, some teams actually need a player who's aggressively looking to score at all times, and I think ultimately, though, it'll limit his usage if he can't become a better distributor of the ball as well. You know, it's not often that we see Prince hit the offensive glass, but that time he read the ball well.
Lillard attacking. Drexler against Harris. Pulls it up. Albuquerque again can't hit it. And here's Chandler who brings it up for the Nets. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Albuquerque leading by 3. Here's Mitchell, and then Mitchell with the dunk.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, and you know, that's going to be the focus of this timeout. They need to come up with a spark to get the offense going.
A big group substitution here for Brooklyn. Jared Allen's checked in for Jordan. Kevin Durant comes in for Wilson Chandler. LeVert's checked in for Taurean Prince. And Dinwiddie subbed in for Harris. A big group substitution here for Albuquerque. Anthony Davis, he's checked in for Collins. Williamson comes in for Williams. Jason Tatum, he's checked in for Clyde Drexler. And Isaiah Thomas subbed in for Donovan Mitchell. Here's Tatum, following the basket by Kyrie Irving. Offensive rebound, outside for Thomas. KD against Williamson. And the dunk by Williamson.
And Williamson doesn't let up, consistently in attack mode. Love his rabid intensity on the backboard.
Now here's Allen. He has 5. Durant for 3. Isaiah Thomas pulls it in. Albuquerque leading by 5. Lillard with it. He's picked up by Irving. Lillard the pass to Williamson. And the dunk by Williamson.
And the defense learned a valuable lesson there. Don't let Williamson get to that launching pad around the rim.
And stolen by Irving. Pass to Durant. All sorts of time. Brooklyn gets it back with a new shot clock at 14. Here's Irving. It's out of bounds. Brooklyn will retain possession.
You know, it's a big bonus whenever Thomas comes up with a block shot now. He's not a big guy, but giving you good work defensively there.
TJ McConnell, he's checked in for Albuquerque. Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Shot clock at 3, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And as expected, Kevin Durant sitting out all of last season, recovering from the Achilles injury. Glad to see him back on the floor.
I agree with you, and it was absolutely a no-brainer for Kevin to sit out the season. That type of injury, you give it all the time you need, and the Nets knew that. They knew when the deal was done that he was going to most likely miss the season. And yet, they did the right thing, and when you have a guy like KD, you want to make sure you're not rushing him back. You want him fully ready when it's time for him to go.
And here's Irving, following the three-pointer by Anthony Davis. Irving dishes to Durant. It's LeVert on the wing. Over Tatum. And again, it's the Nets missing.
You could tell he assumed he'd be able to beat the defensive coverage, even though it was all over. The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Some changes for Albuquerque. Simmons checked in for Davis. And it's Bryant in for TJ McConnell. Brooklyn trails by 11. Right side Irving. Now here's LeVert. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls.
Yeah, the easy hoop assisted by Allen that time. He's developed a nice passing game.
Outside Bryant from the arc. That's good. And it's Thomas picking up the assist. Kobe's got the lead up to 12 now for Albuquerque. Kobe's got a perfect 4 of 4 from long range. Deadly with the 3-ball tonight. Dinwiddie kicks to Irving. Allen trying to break free. Irving can't get it to go.
You know, he's been off tonight, off his game. At this point, he might want to focus on creating for others.
Hits it from 3-point range. Tatum's got a pair of triples in the second now for Albuquerque. Dinwiddie against Kobe. Now here's Durant. He's guarded closely. 6 on the shot clock. Outside Irving. Over Thomas. And the baseline jumper, no good. And so it's Albuquerque. Their lead at 15 going into the break. They've excelled in the open court. Their transition game has allowed them to build this healthy lead. And we'll be right back after this. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You look at Kobe Bryant in this game, I mean, he has been everywhere.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
Yeah, you know what? The defense is going to adjust. They'll be ready for him now, so I'm sure they talked a lot about how to slow him down.
Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. And so in the game for Albuquerque. Williamson out there with Anthony Davis. And there's Bryant. Then it's Isaiah Thomas. And it's Tatum in at the small forward. They get the rebound. Davis, the pass to Williamson. Albuquerque again can't hit it.
And out of the gates here in this second half, they have not started well. 0 of 3.
A nice shot by LeVert.
Well, you look at the shots like that LeVert makes, and you have to be happy for the progress he's made because he's worked at it.
And Kevin Durant, one of the greatest scorers to ever play. Now, not the most prolific scorer, but perhaps the most talented. He's dangerous from any part of the floor.
Now here is Davis. Back to Williamson. Allen with the rebound. And stolen by Thomas. To the middle. Here's Tatum. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's on Jared Allen.
And Tatum does a little bit of everything, and he's especially skilled down low. Fantastic at drawing the defense into him and playing off the contact while he's going up for a shot.
Looking at who's out there now for the Nets. Jordan, he's checked in for Allen. Chandler comes in for Kevin Durant. Taurean Prince, he's checked in for Karis LeVert. And Joe Harris is subbed in for Dinwiddie. Greg, as scores go, Kevin Durant's as efficient as any.
I mean, Durant has an insane field goal percentage for the shots that he takes. I mean, when you factor in how many threes he puts up, it gets even more impressive. Durant takes so many shots where he's covered and is still efficient. It's just mind-blowing.
Now here's Chandler. Following the miss by Anthony Davis. Chandler dishes to Jordan. Tatum against Prince. Anthony Davis with the rebound. Davis has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Outside, Kobe. And that one falls coming off of Davis's feed. Davis has got 3 assists now in this one.
Just make sure you keep getting him touches. I mean, you love what he's doing at the offensive end. Don't go away from it.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. Kobe Bryant really making a difference here.
He can't miss from deep. The defense has to regroup here, and I think they got to change things up because he's locked in from behind the arc.
The Nets making a switch here. Dinwiddie's checked in. Albuquerque making some changes. Andre Ayton's checked in for Davis. Drexler comes in for Tatum. And it's Mitchell in for Bryant. Now here's Dinwiddie. And they pick up 2. Dinwiddie's got 6.
Well, his IQ is one of the best in the league. Irvin has a great feel for when his teammates are open.
Drexler with it. Mitchell wide open. The rebound by Prince. Guys, there's still time for them to make a run.
Can't have any wasted possessions down the stretch.
Jordan. And oh, that was close. He draws the foul. He'll shoot 2.
You know, Jordan's size is part of the reason why he draws as many fouls as he does. They just have a tough time getting through his body without fouling.
He hits the second from the line. Right around 3 minutes into the second half. On the wing, Mitchell. Kicks it out to Collins. Pass to Lillard. From past the arc. A rebound by the Nets. Jordan's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And on the way from Irving for 3. Rebound by Albuquerque. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
And finished off by Collins.
This is as easy as it gets for Collins. Once he establishes position, the defense is toast.
Pass to Irving. Looking to get back on track here. It's good.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
So for the Nets, Jared Allen's checked in for Jordan. Durant comes in for Taurean Prince. And Karis LeVert subbed in for Harris. A big group substitution here for Albuquerque. Williams is checked in for Collins. Ben Simmons comes in for Drexler. Thomas checked in for Mitchell. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Lillard.
You don't want to leave guys free when Thomas has the ball. He's really good at finding the open man. Solid possession there.
And on the way from Irving for 3. They grab their own miss. Allen's shot is off. And it's Williams with the ball for Albuquerque. They lead by 14. The feed to Simmons. And the pass to McConnell. And again Albuquerque with a triple.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
And their defensive rotations have been non-existent.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Irving. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Dinwiddie's got his 4th assist in this one.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
And here at the end of the 3rd quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Albuquerque out in front. And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the 4th quarter, but stranger things have happened. Brooklyn trails by 18. Durant plays the 4 with Allen at center. Then there's Karis LeVert. Then there's Irving. And it's Dinwiddie in at the 2-guard spot. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. To the paint. Here's Williamson. Durant with some nice D.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really off.
Albuquerque leading by 18. Thomas down low. Covered by Irving.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then because his shot making is not happening right now.
outside for Durant. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Brooklyn needs to get off a shot here. And it's LeVert missing.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Releases from 15. Good as the jump shot falls. Thomas got his first 2 points.
And you know what? This is an area where Isaiah Thomas is lethal. He's got great feel and touch from the mid-range.
A nice shot by LeVert.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
Thomas kicks to McConnell. Lets it go with a 3. That one falls, coming off of Thomas's feet. Thomas got assist number 8 here in this one already.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Allen finds Irving. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Albuquerque leading by 21. Here's Davis, and it's slammed in by Davis.
And really an underrated playmaker. Williamson with good court vision and solid decision making.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn.
And he could tell his guys starting to wear down a little bit. Call time to just let them get their legs back under them.
Brooklyn making some changes. DeAndre Jordan comes in for Allen. And Joe Harris is subbed in for Dinwiddie. Albuquerque making some changes. Tatum, he's checked in for Ben Simmons. And Kobe is subbed in for T.J. McConnell. Irving passes to Jordan. Back to Irving. Wants to get it to KD and does. That one misses.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
Irving surveying the floor. It's tipped. It's stolen by Davis. Thomas goes in, takes it off the glass. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats here for Albuquerque?
Boy, their hounding, harassing effort at the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
And I also love what they've done defensively in terms of closing out to the shooters, getting a hand up, just making them feel a little uncomfortable on the offensive end.
And the basket is good.
Man, I like the way Tatum plays through contact, stays with his shot no matter what the defense throws at him.
Thomas with the steal. To the inside. And Bryant slams it in.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
To stop the run. They get it back, and there's Jordan putting it right back in.
So I like how Jordan embraces his role on this team. I mean, it's all about rebounding and putbacks for him at the offensive end.
Williamson left side. Tatum dishes to Thomas. Double team on Thomas. Back to Tatum. That shot off the mark. Nice defense from KD. It's LeVert on the wing. Here's Jordan. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
You know, Jordan to me is one of the more reliable bigs in the league. He takes a lot of punishment and rarely takes a night off.
So for the Nets, Odion Kurucs, he's checked in for Durant. Musa comes in for Karis LeVert. And it's Johnson in for Joe Harris. A big group substitution here for Albuquerque. John Collins, he's checked in for Anthony Davis. Williams comes in for Williamson. Drexler, he's checked in for Tatum. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Kobe. Here's Kurucs. Here's Jordan. And Thomas with the block. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thomas. Here's Jordan. Irving for 3. Drains the three-pointer.
As dead-eye and outside shooter that we have in the league, Irving has the ability to scorch you from there.
There's Thomas with the 3. Connects from three-point range.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Irving. Jordan. Great positioning on the putback.
DeAndre Jordan knows a big part of his job is to gobble up rebounds. That time, an angry putback from Jordan.
From deep, Thomas. The shot will not fall. And so Albuquerque takes the win. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory.
Who am I? No. Hey, look at me now. No. Look at me now. No. Yeah. Look at me now. Look at me now. To your bando. Send them to your sandals. They say I remind them of Rondo. Like I'm Alejandro. My Dominican like Halo. No, come on. Grip like seconds, so lit. Man, I need my money. I take the time and time to go again now. Feel like I'm in the Congo. Run through the jungle like that. Man, I came up on the Mando. So that. Look at me now. You kidding me? All of my jewelry costs about $100. My enemies never had sympathy. Fergie finna top it up mentally. Who am I?
The tallest building in the United States, One World Trade Center. Looking glorious tonight as we come to you from New York. The NBA on 2K Sports. It's a beautiful Sunday afternoon. Our broadcast team tonight, on one side, Greg Anthony. On the other side, Steve Smith. On the sideline, David Aldridge. I'm Kevin Harlan. So let's take a look at the starters for Albuquerque. Williamson out there with Davis. Then it's Thomas. Then it's Tatum. And it's Kobe in at the 2. And for New York, they've got Payton. Harkless is out there with Julius Randle. Then it's R.J. Barrett. And it's Gibson in at the center, locking down the middle.
Well, AD attracts so much attention. He's learned to stay patient and just locate the open man.
Payton kicks to Harkless. Back to Payton. Some nice passing by New York here. Randle against Williamson. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Payton. And to get open is Gibson. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. And Albuquerque with the possession. It's Kobe Bryant on the wing. Barrett covering. Thomas's shot is off.
Wow, that's one you just kind of assume is going in. Tough luck.
Harkless dishes to Gibson. Back to Harkless. Barrett the pass to Payton. The basket.
So moved there. That was not an easy one to convert.
Especially given the height disadvantage. I love the way he created space for his shot.
Thomas passes to Tatum. Trying to get open is Davis. And it's slammed in by Davis.
I love AD's ability to track the ball off the miss. He got it and scored.
Payton against Thomas. Offensive rebound. Good D by Williamson.
Off the mark once again. Terrible quarter for him thus far.
Albuquerque shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one. And that one falls for Anthony Davis.
The great thing about Anthony Davis, he's efficient. He shoots a great percentage from the field and from the line, and he doesn't turn it over because he knows he makes a living at the line. He invites contact and sometimes even initiates it.
And what a play, just snatched out of the air. Credit the block and the dunk by Williamson.
We see it night after night. Zion, relentless assault on the cup.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Williamson with the block. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Knicks will retain possession. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's Mobile One block?
And early in the game, these sorts of plays really can set the tone.
For the Knicks, Mitchell Robinson comes in for Taj Gibson. And it's Reggie Bullock in for Maurice Harkins. And the Knicks decide to take their first time out here.
And just trying to get some traction offensively. Boy, it hasn't been pretty.
You know, this is a good time to maybe switch up your strategy a little bit. You can't keep doing what you're doing and expect a different result.
Now here's Randall. Dishes to Payton. Outside Robinson. Shot clock at 5. Locked loose and stolen by Tatum. And here we go, Albuquerque. Fast break. And Kobe throws it down hard.
Finding a little rhythm here that they have to like where they're at.
They're playing well. They're building momentum. This is how they can turn a small lead into a big one.
Here's Barrett. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on Kobe Bryant.
And have to admire how hard Barrett goes. This kind of assertiveness is what makes defenders feel uneasy.
So for the Knicks, Bobby Portis is checked in for Julius Randle. And it's Ntilikina in for Payton. Good on the second free throw.
The number 3 pick back in the 2019 draft, RJ wanted to play for the Knicks. He knew it wouldn't be easy with all the turmoil last season. Boy, was that an understatement.
Davis with the bucket.
Nice body control. I like that Davis kept his composure after taking the hit.
Here's Ntilikina. He's guarded by Thomas. Outside Portis. A minute 42 left to play in the first. Pass to Ntilikina. To get open is Robinson. Second chance effort. Ntilikina can't hit. Albuquerque leading by 9. Down low. Williamson, the pass to Thomas. The 3 from Davis. That's good. And it's Thomas picking up the assist. Davis has got 9 points. And you know, Greg asked Barrett, he said he felt better prepared for the glare of the New York media after his one season at Duke because, you know, playing there is in the national limelight. You're on a star-studded team.
Yeah, I mean, playing with Zion Williamson, Cam Reddish, and Trey Jones, the Knicks could use a little more star talent, though, if they're going to turn the corner.
And it's Jason Tatum with the foul. That's his first foul. Knox, he's checked in for the Knicks. Ellington comes in for Reggie Bullock. A big group substitution here for Albuquerque. Ayton, he's checked in for Davis. Collins comes in for Zion Williamson. And Simmons, he's checked in for Jason Tatum. And it's Mitchell in for Bryant. 4 on the clock. To get open is Robinson. Ntilikina can't hit. And it's Thomas with the ball. He brings it up for Albuquerque. Mitchell outside. Now here's Thomas. From deep. And again Albuquerque with a triple.
Yeah, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Here's Ntilikina. He's guarded by Thomas. Outside Portis. To the wing on the left. To halt the run. Goes back up. Oh, and the buzzer beater's good.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
And what I love, there was no panic on his part. That's the steady pulse you want in that situation.
And glad Glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And what stands out to you from Albuquerque in this one so far?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Yeah, they were very physical and very aggressive. They just been the better team so far.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. And New York looking at who they got. Knox out there with Portis. Then it's Taj Gibson. Then there's Wayne Ellington. And it's Ntilikina in at the point. Tipped away. And here comes Thomas leading the fast break. Collins with it. Picked up by Portis.
Never one to shy away. Collins delivers as much contact as he receives.
Ntilikina passes to Portis. Here is Ntilikina. He feeds it to Gibson. And the rejection by Eaton. Out of bounds. It'll be Albuquerque's ball. A different look for New York. Harkless comes in for Bobby Portis. And it's Elfrid Payton in for Frank Ntilikina. T.J. McConnell, he's checked in for Albuquerque. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. The basket good off the assist from Simmons.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Gibson up top. Passes it to Knox. They need this. That one wide left. Albuquerque leading by 20. A 3 from Simmons. Rebounded by Knox. Here's New York. Inside. Deflects the pass. Wants to get it to Ellington and does. They double him with Simmons. Gibson passes to Payton. New York moving the ball around. Clock at 4.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
And his rhythm, it's been way off. The goal now might be to get him something easy at the rim so he can just see the ball go in through the net, and that helps.
New York calls timeout.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
And it boils down to the question, toughness. One team showing it, the other allowing itself to be bullied.
Looking at who's out there now for the Knicks. Julius Randle's checked in for Gibson. R.J. Barrett comes in for Kevin Knox. And it's Reggie Bullock in for Wayne Ellington. Now here's Randle. He's still scoreless so far in this one.
What's crazy about AD as a shot blocker, he can block your shot at all 3 levels.
And great hustle. Turn that block shot into a fast break opportunity. Big time play on both ends.
Payton against Lillard. Now Payton to the middle. Here's Randle. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That one on Davis.
And hey, physical presence is former Kentucky Wildcat Julius Randle. But he's got some mobility to go along with it, able to move and attack in transition.
You know, people have talked about Julius Randle's game. He's a power driver, isn't he, Craig? I mean, the guy just bulldozes all the way in.
I like that phrase, Kev. You know, very fluid for his size. A pretty good ball handler and passer. I think his shooting is where he's still filling in the gaps.
Lillard finds Bryant. Back to Lillard. Jacks up a 3. It's rebounded by New York. Here's Payton. Outside for Robinson. Unloads. No good off the back of the rim. And Albuquerque with the possession. Big run right now going for him, 11-2. Bryant dishes to Williamson. Left side Davis. Over Robinson. Bullock with the rebound.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or 2.
Yes, let's look on the bright side. You got a great look. It's a play that you might want to go back to again. Skying high, one of his advantages as an undersized 4.
1:16 left in the second quarter. Kept alive, Williamson. And the dunk by Williamson.
Whether it be rebounding, driving the ball, in transition, Zion always looking to attack.
Payton passes to Barrett. Pass to Robinson. Now Payton. New York needs to get off a shot. And it's Bullock missing. And Albuquerque with the possession. They're on a 13-4 run. Bryant has the open look. Nets the corner three. Kobe's got 5 points so far.
And getting out in transition has been a big part of this run that they're on.
Lillard against Payton. That one doesn't drop. Some solid defense from Lillard.
The struggle is real. He's been way off with his shot all evening long.
Albuquerque shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game. The first one falls.
So much pub for Zion coming into this league. I hope fans realize that it takes time to learn the NBA and to establish an identity.
So it's Ntilikina who brings up the ball for New York. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. This is his first free throw of the game.
Frank Ntilikina. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Ntilikina.
And the size, quickness, and defense of Ntilikina reminds some of a young Sean Livingston, a unique point guard with a promising future.
Thomas dishes to Williamson. Goes up on the wing. They get it again. We come back right after this. As we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. You look at Anthony Davis in this game, he's been everywhere.
You know, I don't think he'll top the assist charts this year, but early on he's done a great job of keeping the ball hopping around.
And some of it's just a mindset. He came into this game with a very unselfish approach, and his teammates have benefited from it.
And so in the game for Albuquerque, Isaiah Thomas out there with Bryant. Then it's Tatum. Then it's Zion Williamson. And it's Davis in at the 5, roaming the paint. Now, here's Thomas. Williamson trying to free himself up. Thomas, no luck.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Barrett kicks to Payton. Harkless on the wing. Barrett for 3. Rebound by Albuquerque. Williamson's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Get Anthony Davis in transition before the defense can set up. It gives him a lot of options.
And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That one on Davis.
Clearly a foul.
For New York, they have hit most of their free throws tonight, 5 of 6. That's good from Payton.
And the 6'4", 485-pound Payton certainly has a unique skill set. Also wants to keep improving as a leader.
Simmons checked in for Albuquerque.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
Woo! One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Now here's Payton. 5 points in the game. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thomas. C.J. McConnell, he's checked in for Albuquerque. Outside Gibson. Shot clock at 6. And again, it's the Knicks missing. Randall's gone 1 of 3 from the field here. A shot by McConnell, no good. Harkless with it. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. And there's the pass to Payton. In the corner, Gibson with it. Some nice passing by New York here. Pass to Payton. He dishes it to Barrett. Shot from the wing. That shot off. And Albuquerque the other way now.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
And the dunk by Tatum.
A terrific athlete at that wing with good bounce. Tatum, fun to watch.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
And Kobe Bryant gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him. And the Knicks making a change here. Bullock's checked in. And Albuquerque also making a change. Ayton's checked in. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Payton looking around. Just 5 to shoot. Over McConnell. And Gibson kicks to Harkless. No good on the 3.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in cracking this huge lead.
Wasted no time on that one. Tatum's got 5 points in the quarter.
And you've seen good instincts. Tatum gets buckets. His game is polished.
Bullock passes to Harkless. Now here's Payton. He's covered by McConnell. Randall. And it's blocked by Simmons.
How about the balance and body control? Simmons able to send that one packing.
Puts up a 3. Offensive rebound. For Albuquerque, they've looked good at the line tonight. They're perfect in 4 attempts. And he makes the first.
The 2018 Rookie of the Year, Simmons' NBA career got off to a great start, and he's only continued to improve.
Catching up on the changes for New York. Mitchell Robinson's checked in for Gibson. Bobby Portis comes in for Julius Randle. Kevin Knox is checked in for Harkless. And Frank Ntilikina's subbed in for Elfrid Payton. Passes to Ntilikina. Over Drexler. New York, no good that time either. And Albuquerque with the possession. They're on an 11-1 run right now.
You know, often we think of Dame as a scorer first, but they're reminding us of his great ability to pass the rock.
Here's Ntilikina. Pass to Knox. Poked loose and stolen by Simmons. And now in transition, here's Williams. Here we go. And Damian Lillard with the jam.
And for a point guard, Lillard has some hops. Outstanding at knowing when to use them for the dunk.
Here's Ntilikina. Covered by Lillard. Out to the right wing. For 3, Bullock. Robinson kicks to Ntilikina. Second shot opportunity, and it's blocked by Simmons.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area. And they're getting points, they're getting stops, and this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Yes, when it's going good, it feels easy. These are the nights you relish, but they're tough to replicate.
To the left wing. Left side, Portis. And it's out of bounds to New York. They'll retain possession. He gets it up. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's Albuquerque with a major 39-point lead here at the end of the quarter. Defensively, they have gotten after it, contesting every shot going up. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game. And it's presented as always by State Farm.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Execution. This is what you practice every day. These guys are professionals. Beautiful play.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. We've got Knox, Ntilikina out there with Wayne Ellington. Then it's Robinson, and it's Portis in at the power forward position. That's the 5 for New York right now. Now, here's Collins. There's Thomas with the 3. drills the three-pointer. Thomas got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for Albuquerque. Thomas gone 2 of 2 from three-point land tonight. Here's Ntilikina. The teardrop falls in.
What a deft player. Give Ntilikina a little breathing room, and he is going to knock down that floater.
Williamson left side. Down low, here's Collins. Robinson with the block. Ellington inside the three-point line. Collins grabs the miss. Collins has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Feeds to Williamson. Collins passes to Lillard. Good ball movement here by Albuquerque. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
You know, Dame loves to test the defense like that, runs up against it, and then outworks them.
So New York going with almost an entire new group here. Taj Gibson's checked in for Mitchell Robinson. Harkless comes in for Portis. Dotson's checked in for Kevin Knox. And it's Dennis Smith in for Frank Ntilikina. And Albuquerque also making a change. TJ McConnell, he's checked in for Thomas.
Getting more comfortable shooting from inside. Even though Smith Jr. is smaller, he knows how to score in the paint. That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious. Now here's Ellington. He's tightly guarded. Smith gets it to go on the assist by Ellington. Smith's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And so assured. He can't give an inch of breathing room to Smith Jr. That's when he strikes.
Right wing. Here's McConnell. And again Albuquerque with the triple.
Three-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
Smith outside. And Gibson wide open. He shoots. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Here's McConnell. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Lillard's got 6 assists now in the game.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
An uncontested shot at the rim, you have to compete at all times.
Gibson finds Harkless. The shot comes out. 1:53 left to play here in the fourth. Now, here's McConnell, guarded closely. Out left to the wing. Now the dish to Williamson. 4 on the shot clock. Great D that time from Gibson. Here's Smith. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's on Damian Lillard.
And have to be very careful when you're on Smith Jr. He doesn't back down from the contact.
A different look for New York. Portis, he's checked in for Maurice Harkless. And Frank Ntilikina's subbed in for Wayne Ellington. Williams, he's checked in for Albuquerque. Ben Simmons comes in for Damian Lillard. Now here's Drexler. To the inside. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. First free throw is good. Both good from the line that time. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Smith outside. Count that one. Smith's got 7 points here in this quarter.
A physical player. Even when you hit Smith Jr., he doesn't blink. Wills those shots in.
Drexler passes to McConnell. Albuquerque again can't hit it. And it's Smith with the ball. He brings it up for New York. Williams with the block. Collins against Portis. The pass to Simmons. Drexler outside. It's rebounded by Portis. Now the Knicks with it. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. They get it back. Gibson. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That one on Collins.
And Gibson is a physical presence for this team, finding ways to draw fouls while going up with his shot.
And both free throws good from Gibson. And here is Simmons. Drexler outside. Simmons dishes to Drexler. Back to Simmons. Trying to find Drexler. He's got it now. That one a little long. And so Albuquerque takes the win. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get it.
Never found my place in the crowd, so I stayed from the crowd. They laughed at me then, but look at their faces right now. Jigga gave me the blueprint. I've been tracing it out, never chasing the clout. I'm just embracing my route, never catch me worshiping false idols. How you flexing in no ring with no card title? And when it comes to street credit, you got a low FICO. But you know I'm a smooth criminal like the GOAT Michael. Really my psyche like Michael Myers, my flow psycho. If your intentions ain't genuine, I just don't like you. Who said I ain't good enough? I just stroll right through. What you heard, know that I've been cold like you, so no comparisons, cause I'm the rarest one. I got respect for some, I just ain't scared of none. Why every time when they need some help, I be there for them. But every time when the tables turn, I ain't hearing none. That's just how it is. That's how it is. Life might be more fair if I have fairer skin. That's just the way it is. We just how you claiming a culture that you don't represent? Man, that's some sucker. I was up, then I was down, but now I'm up again. Now the ones that turn their back, they show me love. People see me and if you claim I did you dirty, you deserve it.
You scream, this Venus, I might tell a colors around. Water on water, Katrina right there like it's tennis, no cap, 20,000 on the visa. I just put up with a diva, she bougie as they be leeching, they say that it's cheaper to keep her, it's cheaper to leave her. Italian linen, I'm clean as a priest. I need no features, no cap when I'm preaching these facts and these speaks. No chicken bun on the back of my sneakers. This on my own, just like Ace from the clean. Drink, I still got Ace from the teacher. Step out on the floor while they hate from the bleach. Right now alarm, it was 2 minutes. I ship it off like a message. Time to heat this up with the temperature. For some reason, they all on my cellular. Can't lose, so don't be a competitor. With the 392s, not the Teslas. It's a habit hustling on the regular. Ain't know that was your. Like how my neck look like a chandelier. I mean, how my neck look like a chandelier. Drop 2,500 just on some gear. I don't.
you not my pill. Since that's a hint, too far from the real. I slow, but I see that clear. Met above, only man that I feel. Leveled up, we in 2 different tiers. Lost so much just in 2 different years. Yeah, I hide in my bag, now I'm gone. Ain't no way I keep capping my songs.